I haven't done an update for a couple of days. It's now, I don't know, past midnight. It's late. Alfie and I have just settled into a car park. We literally have driven halfway across Scotland today. Things have changed a little bit today in that I found out that I have to be down south for a week tomorrow. So I have to speed up my trip a little bit. It's a shame because I had planned on staying up in Scotland and doing some touring around of parts of the North Coast 500, seeing some bits to ride my bike, swimming, and just enjoying the area with Alfie quite a bit. So that's all going to have to change because I have a week left to go back down. I can come back up here again if the marathon stays on, which is apparently anybody's guess. There are people saying we'll be back down in lockdown in October, in which case the marathon might even be cancelled. But if it's still going on October the 4th, I'll be back up here, and then I can stay up for a while. Plus the fact that James goes to school in the end of September, so I'll probably come up with him, and then I'll have a few weeks to mooch around a bit and do some riding. So what have we done the last couple of days? I kind of hung around the forest area, not far from the dolphin center that I was at, because I was waiting for delivery of a paddleboard. And today, Alfie and I got to take that paddleboard out onto a loch. We found a fantastic loch. Unfortunately, there is no mobile signal whatsoever at the loch itself, so I couldn't stay there. Now, I don't mind being disconnected. In fact, it's kind of nice, but I have to be able to work. And I can't work if I don't have a 4G signal. So I wasn't able to stay there. But we did, however, take the paddleboard onto the loch. Now, because I'd never been on a paddleboard before, and neither had Alfie, I didn't really get any pictures or video because I didn't take my phone with me in case I dropped it into the water, and I didn't want to risk that with the new iPhone. So, so there's no pictures. There is a picture of the paddleboard that I'll stick up on Facebook later. Alfie had his life jacket on, loads of attention from people on the loch. Everyone saying how cute he looked. He was just sat between my legs the whole time. And we went around the loch. We did a mile on with the kayak seat. And yeah, he got wet, but only from me dropping water on him from the oars. He didn't go in the water. Apart from, excuse me, it's late. He did go in the water when we got off the kayak or the paddleboard, and then he swam to the shore, but he had his life jacket on, so all was good. He's I think he might take to it another couple of times. The same as with the motorbike. When I put him on the motorbike, he didn't like it the first time. Second time he was okay, and the third time he loved it. So you can have the same thing with the paddleboard. Now, I had actually planned on staying there tonight and going on the loch first thing in the morning. But as I said, because there was no internet, I like to listen to my radio when I fall asleep. I like to be able to, if any messages happen, if anything happens, I like to be contactable. So I couldn't stay there. So I'm at some falls just up the road between Loch Achilty. I can't remember what they're called, but they're literally a mile up the road. And I'm not the only van here, unfortunately. There's about half a dozen people that are parked up here, so it seems to be quite a popular spot. But I have 4G signal, which is important, so I could probably stay here tomorrow. Looks like there might be a walk in the woods for Alfie. Oh, excuse me. And I'll see what there is, whether it's a bike ride or a run tomorrow. I didn't really do anything today, but then at the end of the night, I did that 1 mile kayak. So that's at least something, probably about 400 or 500 calories worth of burn. So that's something. What else has happened lately? Oh, I got a new Garmin, which is awesome. It's absolutely fantastic. I got a Garmin 1030 Plus for the bike. So, and really good deal with it. Halford's price match. So I was really made up with that. I can't wait to get that on the trails. So my plan is I'm going up to Torridon, and that was always the place I wanted to ride while I was up here. So when I found out I've only got a week left, I've kind of beelined it up to Torridon. I'm about just under an hour away, about 45 minutes away from Torridon now. So I will get up in the morning, I'll do my walk with Alfie, I'll do a run through the woods or a bike ride, I'll see what's here. And then we knock off work at 4 on a Friday. I will head over to Torridon, park up there for the night, and then Saturday, I'm going to go and ride. So that'll be quite a big ride. So I will make sure my GoPro is charged and ready to go. Excuse me. Oh, so I think I'm going to go to bed. And Alfie will be on his own for quite a bit of the day, but he'll be okay. I don't know if you can hear him snoring now. Yeah, he's on the passenger seat of the van. I did find a van that I really liked. I drove past one. It was called a Swift Rio. Yeah, and it looks fantastic. It has double beds at the back, and the back door opens upwards, as well as a door at the side. So that's something I might take a look at and see what I can find. This one I think it was a 2015 model, this one, so it's quite pricey, but if I can find 2010 or something, maybe I'll have a look around. But yeah, that's it. We had a paddler on the loch. He liked it. The water was really warm, like bath warm. So I don't know how deep Loch Achilty is. I'll have to take a look at that. But that's where we are, heading up to Torridon. So that's the update for tonight. I am now going to bed. I've got work to do in the morning, and I will get Alfie off the passenger seat and in bed. Night.